Alright, welcome back to the 72nd Annual Academy Awards. My name is James Franco. Next we have the award for Best Actor. And it goes to E.T. now, because they acted like this show had an actual budget. I mean, other than the one we're making fun of. You know, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just glad I'm not Pranab Mukherjee. I mean, think about it. I'm here dishing out 15,000 lakh crore rupees. The last thing I want to hear is... Oh, yeah, that's really original what you're doing. Nobody's ever done that before. You know, it's immature, alright? Enough! What is the meaning of all of this tapping? What point could it possibly serve? Luckily, I was able to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most iconic sights of any budget speech is, of course, the desk tap. A simplistic gesture that usually has a profound intellectual meaning. To take us through this very technical process, we have brought in the world's leading desk tapologist. Didn't just make that up. And of course his translator, man by the name of Mr. Tap That. Didn't just make that up either. You've got your bongos to illustrate. Guys, welcome to the show. He says, hi. Alright, now the desk tap, of course, is a tradition. When did this tradition and why did it begin?
Well, you see, the thing is, budget speeches can be quite boring. And the thing is, we felt like we needed a tempo to get going, which is why we have different kinds of desk taps for different people. For example, we have the Mamta Banerjee desk tap. And the Manmohan Singh desk tap.
Okay.
And the Sonia Gandhi desk tap.
Ole!
And even more important, the Speaker of the House, the Meera Kumar desk tap.
I see what you did there. Very nice. All right. So you're telling me that different desk taps have different meanings.
Well, yes. For example, if I were to tell you that corporate tax is going to come down from 30% to 25% in order to manage current growth expectations, you would say, we agree with what you propose.
Okay.
Supposing I was to tell you that income tax exemptions were going to come down from 1.5 lakh rupees to 1 lakh rupees, what you would say is, we oppose what you propose. And finally, what you're saying is that you oppose what we propose, not on principle, but because our opposition has a supposition to the preposition, and our station is moved by the situation of that proposition.
What the hell does that even mean?
It means that we get to take a walk outside and we get a holiday.
I think that's odd and a little disturbing, I guess.
Look, the bottom line, Veer, is that nobody wants to listen to Mr. Pranab Mukherjee go on about the GST and excise duties and income tax for hours on end. That's just, scientifically speaking, boring.
Well, hang on. You can't just interrupt a world-class leader and somebody we've elected as an intellectual with a series of... Look, he's the finance... No, you can't... All right, I see what you did there. Well done. All right. Well done, guys. Thank you so much for being on the show. See you, sir. Thank you so much. Let's move on. Now, the Union Budget Day at a Business Channel, ladies and gentlemen, is absolute chaos. There's bridges collapsing, snakes popping out of nowhere, there's like Aussies throwing washing machines out of windows. Basically, it's like the Commonwealth Games of a business news channel, at the end of which somebody usually gets arrested. And after our next story, I have a feeling that might just be the creative team of this show.
Hello. Today we're going to show you how a stray piece of information becomes a booming budget story. First up, our analysts watch the budget with a hawk eye, looking for those minor details that you might miss.
Okay, finally. He's finally announced the GST.
Yeah, the GST. Guwahati Standard Time. We needed it, man. I mean, it's the east of the country. It gets dark early. It's just... It's a big country, man. IST, it just doesn't... It's a big country, man.
Now, the analyst studies complicated research about the various effects of this tax reform in just seconds. the answers to these important questions, the analyst then burns the phone lines talking to his trusted sources deep within the halls of power.
Okay. Is it? Really?
Rohan, have you done the other taxes?
नहीं, 2 butter chicken. You want butter chicken? You want? Hello. हाँ, 1 बूंदी रायता. ठीक है? चल.
Ready with his research, the analyst then calls for a very important meeting with his colleague.
You know, the GST has been announced, which just raises one question, which is why
Did Pranab wear a bandgala and not a kurta pajama while delivering his address?
No, Rohan. The question is that what effect does the GST have on all the other taxes?
You're damn boring. So boring.
And then, the analyst prepares for his big television appearance.
Hey, did you see? The finance minister introduced that goods and services tax.
Yeah, the GST.
Yeah, I just feel like it's going to eventually phase out the excise tax, value-added tax and even service tax, huh?
News analyst. That's an actual job. Is my check ready? I'm sure you'll have to check it. All you wonderful, hard-working people at ET now. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of Das Budget. But before we go, our message to the nation is this. Just remember that this country, India, is kind of like an old man running down the street, lit by LED lights, wearing an adult diaper. Now, it is very easy for an army to lose his arms unless he is willing to help himself and tax his own slab. Success may seem out of reach, like a 4-star hotel room, or whizzing by, like a panchayat connectivity stream. But when times are black, like most of our money, we must exempt ourselves, like lactosey pistachios, and always remember that a holiday is coming in 82 years from now.